Hello my friends, HM here. Today Ukraine managed to destroy another two Russian oil refineries. That's quite remarkable because yesterday they destroyed a third one and just a week ago they destroyed two more. So they have destroyed in 1 week 5 Russian oil refineries. And also they have used a new rather secretive drone for that destruction. But I am talking about that drone and the capabilities of it and what we do know about it in another video I posted just a few days ago. So I'll refer that discussion to that video that you can see. In this video I'll just show you the footage from the last 3 Russian oil refineries that was destroyed. So it'll be rather short. But let's get to it. So here we are on my Reddit page. It's a video here I found on that page that shows the destruction of the Novokirbushivsk refinery in Samara region in Russia. And I'll give you a map showing you where that is in a moment. But let's first view this video here. Let's blow it up so we can see it. There's not much we can see, but it's definitely a big fire. If I should say something, I do believe they have hit one of the colonne, a big tank really, where they can fill it up with crude oil and then put it under pressure and heat it up, and then they can distill various fuel products out from various height of that colonne. That's the heart of any oil refinery, and it's the most difficult part to repair if you hit that one. So it will bring down this refinery for the longest time. And I can also tell you, when Ukraine hit an oil refinery, this thing here will be very difficult for Russia to repair because they have bought all their components and spare parts for it in Western countries. And also many of the engineers who built it and designed the Russian refineries, they are Westerners. They were contracted from Exxon and BP, large Western oil companies that has made this for Russia. So Russia will have a very hard time repairing their refineries when they are destroyed because they're under sanctions and they're not going to get any help from abroad. If they even can repair it, it will take a long time. And that time will mean they can't produce the products they normally produce. I would easily estimate that each successful attack on a Russian oil refinery that shuts it down could cost Russia $1 billion. So it's much more serious than losing a ship in the Black Sea for Russia. These ships that they have sunk, also Ukraine, they cost $70 million, but this one is 10 times more costly for Russia, just one refinery, and they have shut down 5 in the past week. So this is very effective in destroying the Russian economy, and I'm going to talk a lot more about that in videos I am posting here on my channel. So please subscribe if you're interested in that kind of videos. But let's go to the next video. Okay, so here we have the video from the other refinery that was hit today. And that one is called Syzran oil refinery. And the first one was this Novokirbushivsk oil refinery. And they're both located close to each other in the same region of Russia, which was this Samara region. But let's blow this up so we can watch it. And here maybe the drone missed this column here where the refinery come, but it did turn on a fire down here. It would have been better if these towers here were hit because that's the most valuable. The drone has come down here and definitely destroyed a lot of tubes and stuff that goes into this. Again, it'll be hard to repair, and Ukraine will just send another drone if the job is not done and it's not destroyed enough. They can definitely send more of these drones in the coming weeks and months. Hopefully all of Russia's oil refineries will be ruined in the coming months. But I talk a lot more about that in my other video, also about other drones that Ukraine has under development that has a range of 3,000 kilometers that will basically be able to cover all of the refineries that Russia has. This drone that was used here only has 1,000 kilometers range. And I'd estimate that within that range, perhaps 1/3 of Russia's refineries are within that range of that drone. And we know this is the drone that Ukraine has developed now, and it's in active use, and it's highly successful as we can see. But let's see the final video about the third refinery that was also blown up here yesterday. Okay, so here comes my third video. It's a oil refinery in the Kaluga region of Russia, and it was reported to have been hit by 4 drones. We only see 1 drone strike in this video, but let's blow the video up and play it. It's very short. So that's it. It would have been nice if they had hit this column here, because that's the central part of the oil refinery, or that column over that is still oil. But it seems that it hits something in between here. But then again, there was only one drone, and reportedly it has been hit by 4 drones, so maybe the other drones got to hit these other more valuable part of the refinery. Okay, so here I have a map of Ukraine down here. All the red stuff here is occupied parts of Ukraine by Russia, and they could have launched that drone from this area here that Ukraine control and flown it up here to Samara. That was where the 2 oil refineries, the first 2 videos that I showed you, they were in this region here. And down here I've taken a measurement of the distance. It's 890 kilometers, so it's within range of this 1,000 kilometer drone that Ukraine has developed. Okay, so here I have the same map, but now I have shown the location of the refinery in my 3rd video that I showed you in this Kaluga region. It was a refinery that was located somewhere here. And you can see this is at a much shorter distance from Ukraine. Ukraine could have launched it from here and up there, and that's only 300 kilometers of range. That means that Ukraine, if they had used the same drone to hit that one that has a maximum range of 1,000 kilometers with a 75 kilo warhead, then they would have been able to increase the size of the warhead because they don't need so much fuel and basically make a much bigger blast. And quite frankly, it looked like a very big blast, so maybe it was twice the weight. Maybe it was a 160 kilo warhead they had used for this attack here. It could have been, so it had made more destruction. Now here we have a page where I found some information about the drone that Ukraine have been using to attack these oil refineries and also other sites in Russia as of recently. And it's called Liu-2 unmanned aerial vehicle. And there's this picture down here. It's not a great picture, but we can blow it up here so we can see it a little better. It's of course of a toy model, but there are no pictures available that I've seen of this drone where it's filmed in real life. So it is secretive. There's very little information about it, other than it has a range of 1,000 kilometers and a warhead of 75 kilo. That's how it looks. And it's apparently very successful for Ukraine to use right now to destroy the Russian economy. But I have a lot more information about it in my other video, so if you're interested, watch that. Otherwise, this was my video. I hope you liked it and you'll give me a like for it. All there's left to say is have a great life in freedom and democracy. Goodbye.